Day. It's a good day, guys. Facebook, namaste. God bless all of you. I'm listening to my neighbors outside. They're just going at it. Talk, 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 talk. Happy Monday as I spit and stutter. I don't know what the hell is going on, but it's some great national day of today, and I'm going to get my thoughts straight and the like. It's National Online Learning Day. So what are you going to do today? Learn. And especially for me, because I love sharing this information. And I got some tonight. It's also National Linguine Day for you pasta lovers out there, but I'm an angel hair kind of guy. That stuff friggin' melts in your mouth. And for you carnivores, it's National Double Cheeseburger Day. I mean, I can go for one of those too, making me friggin' hungry. So I'm going to hurry up and get right to it tonight. It's not going to be lengthy, I promise you, because, I mean, I sat there. I got this off a reel. From the one and only Neville Goddard, came to me as usual. This pages and pages, I'm going to try to keep it short tonight, but it's powerful. But out of the quote box tonight, you guys heard of this one, but the amazing history behind it is what's going to really intrigue you. We are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. And you guys heard that before. I've noted that, and Wayne Dyer made it famous when he noted that as well. But did you know it came from a Frenchman? Yep, Pierre Chardin, or Chardin, if you want to say it, Chardin. I can't even pronounce the middle two names, man. It's just too French for me. But this guy has an amazing history. I mean, I read this and my eyes were like wide open, and they're already big. And they basically doubled in size. 1881 to 1955, French Jesuit, that just means a chancellor for the church, priest, scientist, philosopher, and or teacher. This guy, literally born 1881, fought in World War I, 4 years, front lines. He didn't want to be a chaplain. He wanted to be a soldier. He comes out unscathed. Not a problem. He goes into the priesthood. He wants to learn about it, but is not getting the ideas of Catholicism. He's saying, wait, I'm reading about more of this, whatever he was reading about, Plato or whatever he was reading about. There's more to this. The church was saying, no, you can't do it that way. They tried to make him sign a paper, man, that he's going to renounce whatever he's talking about, because he put it in a letter, and it was posted throughout Europe, and it got people really thinking, and also got the church really pissed off. They said, wait, sign this paper or we're going to have to take some action against you. Imagine the church itself back then. But they were very strict back then, and they were hiding the fact of what this guy knew. And I'm not saying it in some, I'm not some conspiracy theorist or meatball. This is history. And this is very and vitally important for your well-being, because more information, you're going to understand it, implement it, and I mean, your life is going to turn on so amazingly. But they gave him a new title. They said, look, you're a French Jesuit now. And then Jesuit, like I said before, is the chancellor of the Catholic Church. But you're going to China too. I mean, this guy had to go to China for 2 decades. 2 decades. But it was the best gift that was ever given to him. Because the Chinese knew spirituality. They understood how the mind works as well. So he became the early edition of, hence, the Neville Goddards. He totally understood what was going on. Spent 2 decades there. Traveled to America, all over the place, spreading the gospel and the science behind it. This is what makes it so intriguing, is that we've known this stuff. But, I mean, imagine trying to spread this stuff when you have your priesthood blocking it. So he had a hell of a time back then, and an amazing history behind it. And if you ever hear that quote, think of the Frenchman. I mean, this guy was out of bounds with his teachings. Now, on to Neville. But if you guys are quote-unquote spiritual, that's great. If you believe in the science, that's great. If you believe in Christianity, that's great. Now take all the three. Put them in this happy little triangle, man. Mind, body, and spirit. And can you really imagine yourself having the reality that you've always wanted? That's the question I have for you on this Motivation Monday. Can you picture that imagination? Because if you can picture it, you can feel it, and you sense it every day. This is me. That's it. Meatball. I'm in. I'm jumping in the pool on this one. And you start doing that every day with repetition. This reel from Neville Goddard will change your mind in the most amazing way to keep doing it and not be so apprehensive. Because the minute we have these thoughts of apprehension or doubt or fear or so-called inevitable of failing that we've been brought up in, life can only give you that. Neville reinstates it in this amazing reel I'm going to give to you guys on this Motivation Monday, because it'll give you guys, like I always do, a glimpse of what it can be, but you have to believe what you can be. You have to implement it every day through repetition, affirmation, inspiration, surrounding yourself in the atmosphere and creating the aura to attract it. And he goes on to say right here, welcome to a new reality. That's just a headline there, Meatball. Listen to these friggin' words. I'm going to read it slow. And if I want to step in with some commentary, damn, it's my show. I'm going to do it, man. So I'm going to really absorb these friggin' words. You have stepped into a reality where effort is no longer your concern. The weight of labor has been lifted from your shoulders. It's no longer your job to find a way to make ends meet, to struggle for survival. That is the way of the world, but you are no longer of the world. Take that to heart. Understand what he's saying. He's saying let go of the obstacles. Let go of the fear. Let go. Listen to what Scripture was telling us, what all these sages and prophets are telling us. He's saying really jump into it. Because if you do, the rewards of this world are going to be endless. Because you are going to become the reward before you can actually receive the reward. And few people can do this. But I love that I'm seeing online now, energy is everywhere. The collective consciousness, they call it the swing of things that's happening right now. People are getting it. It's going to piss off the church, but you know what? You guys did your part. We'll take it from here. We got it for you. We're all good. We understand what Scripture was telling us now. It's an instruction manual. Now couple that with science-backed facts about all this, and you'll understand what Neville was talking about as far as not making the effort, but inspired action, doing only what you love. When you're doing only what you love, it's not work, man. It's not. It's your purpose. Whatever it might be. I mean, eating watermelon. Whatever it might be. Whatever purpose-filled life you choose, you are going to create by understanding the components on the inside. What's going on under the hood and how you tick. He goes on to say on page 2, well, you are chosen, set apart, governed by divine law. In divine law, there is no such thing as lack. What he's saying is the abundant mindset, and you affirm that, reiterate that, live in that, and you attract that. Everything around you responds to your consciousness that you hold. If you hold the consciousness of struggle, then struggle will find you. If you hold the consciousness of lack, then lack will find you. But when you, the consciousness of abundance, when you accept fully that your provision is not of this world, but of the universe, then there is no effort required. The riches flow not because you chase them, but because you allowed them. There again, hence, letting the walls down. Whatever has happened to you, whoever has hurt you, you know what? Fuck them. I mean, seriously, let it go. I'm serious. I mean, the only way you can allow all of these words to be absorbed in your conscious mind is to let go of what's holding you back. And what's holding you back, it could be a myriad of things. This is where self-reflection comes into action. You have to tell yourself, you know what? I'm tired of this life that I'm living. I want something better. I'm letting go of what has happened to me. And I've said it a million times here in America's Mentor. You can't let in a new life holding on to the old one. It's impossible. You can't serve two masters. You can't have this. You can't be a hypocrite trying to show it on your outer world that you're a happy soul, but on the inside you're a mental wreck, because the inside world's going to govern it. No matter what kind of crocodile tears you put on the outside. It's just, you can't fake it. You can't. The world is your oyster if you allow it to be. The opportunities come not because you search for them, but because you expected them. Powerful words. Expectancy and assumption. When you assume that you already have something in life, life can only give it to you. Why? Because your energy is there. You are in line with alignment of what you want. And you're living in that vibration every day. Guess what? You created a new environment around you, your aura. And when you think about that, you'll realize what you're attracting in life. As shit keeps hitting the fan because your aura is full of shit. And I'm being very blunt tonight. I'm being very blunt. But sometimes, I mean, seriously, if you want it all, you have to allow it all in. The doors open not because you knock, but because they were never closed to begin with. I mean, how powerful is that? There is no obstacles in your world, but except by how you perceive them to be. I mean, to me, there's speed bumps. I'll go over it. Okay, fine. On to the next one. There are laws at work in your life that the world does not understand. Indeed, the world teaches us that success comes from long hours, through relentless pursuit, through stress and sacrifice. But you have been removed from that system. You have been given a new assignment, a new way of living, a new awareness of who you are. And that what belongs to you. The wealth that is yours does not require toil. It does not require worry. It does not require permission. It simply is. And that is all required of you is to align with it. Exactly what I just friggin' said. In order to align with it, it's not effort, but reception. You are not the one doing the work. The universe is. Really think about that. You're letting the laws of the universe govern your reality by allowing in what you truly desire and letting go of what has happened to you. You are not the one doing the work. The universe is, as I said. When you understand this, you stop feeling the need to push, to force, to fight. Any of you ever experienced that in your life? Trying to get something, forcing it, and it could be somebody else or trying to get a job. You're forcing all these things out there when inside you're telling the universe you don't have it. The law of attraction and action is telling the universe that you're living in lack. It can only give you more of that. The moments of the greatest manifestation is the moment of the greatest trust. The instant you release control, the instant you stop worrying, is the moment it begins to happen. To me, I mean, if you guys can grasp that, I should have copied the link, man. It's a lengthy reel, but so powerful. His accent really accentuates all the words. I mean, granted, I got a good voice too, but not like that, man. A true Englishman, the way he speaks, profoundly and to the point. And when you guys realize what I just told you is absolutely possible. Indeed. When you get that mindset of you can have it all, but you have to be it all to attract it all. You have to understand that letting down your walls, you're not letting in the bad things. You're allowing the bad things to go because they've been trapped within you. And that there, my friends, is your Motivational Monday. That there is a simple roadmap. Just a little bit of practice every day. It's like reading a page out of a book. You start accepting who you are and start pushing that narrative out every single day. The universe is going to reward you in the most amazing way. So happy Monday to you guys. I hope this helped. Look up that man, Pierre Jardin. I mean, that quote is famous and sent out by many prominent speakers and deceased notables out there. But that man is the one who penned it. He lived an amazing life, and it'll give you guys some encouragement on this Motivation Monday. America's Mentor _radio on Instagram, at America's Mentor on that porn X site, man. Hashtag America's Mentor, Jerry Maldonado on YouTube. Much love for the follows, guys. Happy Monday to you. Remember, watch again and listen to the words I was telling you, because that could be your life, man. I've implemented that in so many different ways. And I can honestly tell you, from anybody who knows me, the results are there. You deserve it. We all deserve it. We all deserve it, man. Enjoy your Monday. I'll see you guys soon, man.